fast food, toxins, and bad habits. We are talking today about some of the bad habits that we have. Now, let me back up and rewind the story just a little bit. I used to be a drive-through junkie. I used to be a fast food junkie. I loved Wendy's. I loved Harvey's. Oh my God, Taco Bell fries without the meat, because I always thought it was like street meat. But I used to be literally a drive-through junkie, and I'm pretty sure that I made those companies rich eating fast food and boxed food. This is what I used to do to my body. So today, the Toronto Star launched the big about the maple leaf, I've got it right here, chicken strips that are being recalled because they're gross. So I'm gonna challenge you guys today. If you didn't see that, I'm gonna put the link below, because if you happen to have prepared chicken fingers in your house, or if you happen to have the burgers in your house, they're full of toxins. Another reason to eat from good sources and for you to stay away from the fast food junkies that I used to live through. Now, real story, I am literally going through the 28-day Shape Up Challenge with a bunch of people and challengers right now who are literally passing up opportunities to eat from boxes and their old bad habits and their old toxins and all the bad things that they got. I almost lost you there. And it's not easy, but it's definitely worth it. So I'm gonna issue you guys a challenge today. I want you to think about not being perfect. It's okay if you eat fast food. It's okay if you go out for dinner. It's okay if you eat from a box once in a while, but that cannot be the majority of your day and of your life, because you're filling your body with toxins that you're not meant to eat and chemicals. Let's talk about what I issued to my Fit for Females members this month. So at the beginning of the month, actually a little bit before the beginning of the month, I issued a challenge for us to change one bad habit. So I'm always talking to them about habits. I'm always talking to them about making changes, get your mind right, put one foot in front of the other, go get it. And I issued this challenge, and I'm bringing it to you live because I want you to jump in as well. All you have to do, it's simple. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to change your whole life upside down. You don't have to stop completely eating fast food and completely drinking wine and sugar and like making it so complex that you're just gonna set yourself up for disappointment. I want you to pick one, just one habit that is no longer serving you. And I want you to strengthen up that habit. So here's how we do it. First step in your meeting to yourself, to your challenge accepted, right, is for you to think about that one habit that is no longer serving you. Is it fast food? Is it too many toxins? Are you staying up too late at night and drinking wine on the couch, eating chips? Are you a sugar junkie? Can you not stop the coffee? Are you an adrenal junkie because you need so much coffee and sugar and cream? What is the one habit? I'm gonna pause for you to think about this. What is the one bad habit that is no longer serving you? What is the one habit that is no longer serving you that you need to strengthen? So we're gonna think about it like bicep curls or crunches, because everybody loves crunches to get a six-pack, even though that's not the way to get your six-pack. I will address that on another Facebook Live. I want you to tell me below. I want a flood of comments, the one bad habit that you need to change because it's not serving you. Are you like me? I remember when my kids were small, I was so no joke, that I would make my way through the Wendy's drive-thru. Oh God, when I think about it now, honestly, it's disgusting. But I was eating it, I was living off of double doubles. It's not a joke. I used to eat that stuff regularly and I could get away with it. I wouldn't gain a ton of weight, thank God, but my insides were gross. It was awful. I was fueling myself with the wrong foods. So I want you to think about the one thing that is not serving you right now Amen, brothers and sisters. I want these comments to blow up below because it is Monster May. We are going to go after it like crazy monsters and change one habit that you need to change. Christina said that she's going to change her overeating. So a couple of tips. So here we go. Let's take Christina as an example. Overeating. So let's look at, so once you've got one thing, okay, let's use that as an example. Are there any other people out there that tend to overeat? Tell me below. One thing that we can do, what's the trigger for your overeating? So what are the triggers? So once you go, you know what, man, I am done. Like this month, I am so done overeating. I'm so done with toxins. I'm so done with frozen foods. I gotta cut back. Now what I need you to do is I need you to recognize what it is that your triggers are. What are those monster triggers that make you overeat? And when I was going through the drive-thru all the time, it was because I was tired. I was taking myself through the drive-thru, getting myself a hamburger and french fries, and some days a Frosty at Wendy's, and then I would eat it all, and I'd be like, oh, I feel so good. And then like half an hour later, I would feel horrible. I was tired. I was bloated. I looked like I was 6 months pregnant, and I really wasn't 6 months pregnant. And then I would just go repeat the habit. And then I would like open up my frozen box food because I was too tired to do anything because everybody's working so hard and you got kids and you're exhausted. You're emotional, you're bored, you're tired. What's the trigger? What's your trigger? So question number one, get rid of those fast food, toxins, and bad habits. Step one, I want you to identify the one thing that is no longer serving you. One habit, monster crush it for the month of May. Step two, after you're like, yo, I know what it is. I drink way too much booze on the couch at night, and I watch Netflix, and I eat chips, and whatever you do, emotional eat, boredom. Step two, identify what your triggers are, because it's not enough to say, yo, Trina said we're gonna monster crush our bad habits. It's not enough. Even though I'm super on your side and I'm gonna be like raving you on, you can jump in the free Facebook group. I have one, Talk with Trina. Jump in there. We'll give you some heave-hoes and lift you up the mountain. Monster crush it. It's not enough to just say, this is the habit I'm gonna change. This is why we have to change the thought process. So number two is, what are the triggers? We need to recognize what are your triggers. So if you're an emotional eater, what's the trigger? What's making you eat? What is it that is making you want to do that bad habit? So I need you to get a pen and paper. I need you to write it down. I need you to, like, whoa, hold on. Look at that, I almost dropped something. Almost dropped my laptop, save the day. Okay, so what is, almost dropped the laptop there. What is the one thing you need to change? And then write down the triggers. You gotta get a pen out. You gotta put number one. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change this bad habit. I don't need you to be perfect for the whole month of May. I'm okay, I just dropped the laptop. I don't need you to be perfect. I need you to monster crush this though. Just like you're picking up bicep curls, you're picking up some dumbbells and you're gonna crush that habit. Every time you curl, you're gonna crush that habit. You're gonna crush that trigger and you're gonna go and get it. We are gonna monster crush this little habit. It's not massive. You're not gonna say, I'm gonna cut out all sugar. I'm gonna lose 10 pounds, Trina. One habit that you need to crush. And then tip number two is you gotta write down what those triggers are that you need to be aware of so that you can change the habit. That's all I need you to do, okay? I'm gonna lead you up to some more things, but step number one, and if you know it, I need you to tell me below. I need to know what it is you're changing, or it's not real. It's not a real thing. Don't be scared. Don't be like, oh, I don't know, I don't wanna tell you because I'm not sure if I can handle it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it. I'm not sure that when you ask me or somebody else asks me that I changed it and I'm gonna feel guilty. None of that. Crush your fear, monster crush your habit, and monster crush the triggers. Yo, it's May. Monster crush those habits and monster crush the triggers. So you're gonna recognize what's going on. I'm not gonna give you all the other tips. I just want you to pick one thing that is no longer serving you. And everybody who is at Fit for Females right now as a member in our spring classes, every class that I've been teaching, I'm asking them, think about one habit that you want to change. So you're going to jump on board. You don't have to be a member. You can follow from anywhere in the world. I don't care. Connect on this page. Tell me. And when we ask you how you're doing, you're going to let me know. One thing you're going to monster crush, let me know what it is. I'm going to tell you mine. And I want you to write down your triggers and see what you come up with. Recognize what those triggers are. I don't need you to go diving deep and figure out why we're all messed up and my childhood's coming back to me, all those things. Oh man, let me tell you, that's a coaching session. I hear you. But what I want you to do is just recognize them right now. That's all I want you to do. I want you to put them on a piece of paper, emotional eating, I'm tired, and I just need you to know so that when they show up, you're like this, okay. All right, man, so I am no longer going to be overeating, okay? This is a conversation. This is what happens to people. Throw me a love bomb. Tell me you know what I'm talking about. This is me. I'm emotional eating. And then I'm like, why am I eating? Hold on. Okay, Trina told me to recognize this. Okay, I'm emotional eating because I'm tired, because I'm stressed, because I'm mad at my spouse, because I'm overweight, because, forget it, I'm failing anyway, who cares? I'll start tomorrow, because my kids are driving me crazy, because everything. And then you keep doing it. You keep doing and feeding the bad habit. So instead of monster crushing it, you're monster feeding it. So all I need you to do is go, okay, I eat because I'm tired, I eat because I'm overweight, I eat because I'm unhappy, I overeat because I don't have enough money, I eat because, okay, I'm gonna recognize this. I'm gonna recognize this and say, all right, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna recognize this and realize exactly what it is that I'm doing. Yes, I absolutely did, Christina, because guess what? I get it, man. You are not alone. There's like 5,000 other people on this page that are just like you, and it's okay. But guess what? The moment you start to recognize your own triggers, you can fight back with your boxing gloves, you can fight back with your monster crushing bicep curls, and you can get it. Trust me, I know, because I have tons of bad habits that I need to change. And if you can't figure one out, I'll give you one of mine to work on, okay, for the month? So don't worry about being perfect. Are you with me? Let me know that you're with me below. I want to know that you are with me below. And I need you to leave me a comment and tell me I'm in and I'm gonna monster crush my habit. I'm in and I'm gonna monster crush my habit. We're gonna work on this together. I'm gonna keep showing up on Facebook Lives. If you wanna know the next time I'm coming on because you wanna put it aside or be with me here and ask me questions, jump on to my update list. We will put the link below and I will let you know when I'm on. And if you have any questions or you're struggling, post it below, jump in the private Facebook group, and I've got you covered. For now, all you gotta think about is monster crushing your goals. Go out and get it and leave me a comment below because I know you're watching. But sometimes you don't leave me a comment, and that tells me that you do not want to help yourself. And I know you want to help yourself. And I know you're busy, but leave me a comment. Bye for now, you guys. Lots of love. I love when you guys leave me your comments. I read them all. Have an amazing day. Let's monster crush. I am in and I'm going to monster crush my habits. I'm with you. Take care, guys.